Welcome to the TRT and Hormone Optimization YouTube channel. And as a guest, we have here back with us today, Gil T. Welcome, Gil.
Thank you, Stephen.
So, how to crash your testosterone levels is an actual YouTube search term for someone on underground lab anabolic steroids wanting to switch to regular legal TRT. How to go about that? Does he has to stop everything and crash his testosterone in order to prove low T levels? Or is there another way to get TRT without having to crash your T levels? If you enjoy the content we bring to this channel, consider becoming a channel member to get access to perks, premieres of videos, and many other benefits. On desktop, use the join button next to the subscribe. On mobile, use the join link in the description. Also, check out the links in the description of this video to all the products we recommend for skincare, general health, immunity, and sleep. Now, enjoy the video.
That's a great question. It's one that comes up often. As you can imagine, when guys call into our clinic, they always say, look, I'm already on TRT. I'm not exactly going through a medical provider. Do you need me to come back and test low before you can prescribe me therapy? And the common answer to that is generally no. And the correct answer should be no. The problem is that most guys find that they have to come back low in order to qualify, quote unquote, for a treatment because they attempt to go through the route of utilizing their health insurance. And we beat this to a pulp every single time. Proper TRT is very rarely done through insurance. And the reason is that insurance does not pay a properly educated and knowledgeable provider to treat testosterone correctly. The right way to utilize testosterone therapy is to have your provider educate you, manage you, supervise and oversee your therapy, and then provide ongoing consultations along with your prescriptions. And then you administer your medications at home due to the fact that the frequency is just much more convenient than having to go into an office 2, 3, 4, 5 times per week potentially. The ones that do go through insurance, not only do they have to jump through hoops in order to qualify, but oftentimes the insurance-based providers that utilize their policies in order to pay for their treatment are only being paid for office visits. So therefore, they're going to drag you into the office for your administration of medication. And generally that is going to be not only very seldomly, and it's not going to be frequent enough, but they're also not really making a living, so to speak, on testosterone, being that it isn't the bulk of their business, and therefore they're not going to be up to date and knowledgeable on how to manage a protocol when things do go astray. They're just going to give you a cookie cutter approach. Usually it's going to be once every other week or twice a month at best, if you're lucky, or even once a week, which really isn't ideal. And that is for the purpose of dragging you into the clinic so that they can put in the insurance code for the office visit, put in the insurance code for your injection, and then bill your policy. If you're not worried about going through insurance, which you really shouldn't be, because testosterone in and of itself is extremely inexpensive. In fact, I'm not even going to get into the actual cost because it's proprietary, but I could tell you it's less than $20. We don't bill for testosterone. We provide it free of charge to our patients who are under our management and supervision. So for guys to say, oh, you can go on GoodRx, or oh, your insurance covers it, no one cares what your testosterone costs. It's insignificant. It's about $100 a year worth of medication. What you're actually paying for, what you should be spending your money for, is on the knowledge, experience, and oversight and access to your provider as needed. Not when you have a question or a problem arising and you have to wait 3 months to get someone for an appointment. You can call in a good clinic, for example, the way we run things, and I would hope others do as well. You can call the office and get your doctor on the phone in 5 or 10 minutes and ask a question and not get nickel and dimed and billed for that interaction. So what we are paid for is essentially an ongoing management service. The medication is negligible. We provide it. We provide all the administration tools, the syringes, the swabs, the labs even, which are fairly costly, are all included in the management of your TRT. So we never tell a guy who's come in and said, look, I've been running these steroid cycles for X amount of time. I'm not feeling well. Can you help? We'll never shun them or look down upon them or tell them you must come back at this level before we can speak to you. We need you, clean for a month, and we need you crashed. No. At the end of the day, you speak to us honestly, you're upfront about what you're utilizing. We're going to explain to you what are the potential risks and side effects of what you're doing. We're going to draw some blood. We're going to look at your labs. We're going to have a 30-minute conversation about what's actually going on inside your body. And we're going to give you a plan of action on how to fix this and address it moving forward, if in fact that is something you want to approach. I really, really hate to see when guys are posting on the groups, oh, I want to go the proper route. I want to get off this stuff and get on proper TRT, but I'm afraid to go to my doctor because they're going to tell me my levels are 3,000 and they're going to kick me out of the office. You wouldn't kick an alcoholic out of your office for asking for help, right? If you're in the medical field, you're going to address an illness, not to, I hate to even use that, but I mean, this is what the medical field sees it as. It's an illness, right? It's a drug addiction, so to speak. It's really not. I'm not going to say steroid users are addicts or addicted to drugs, because at the end of the day, guys use hormones, which are far safer than most other drugs that the guys are utilizing. But, you know, you come in and you say, look, I've done X amount of steroids for X amount of years. This is where I'm at today. This is where I'd like to be. Can you help me? The answer should always be yes. And the answer should be, let's hold hands. Let's guide you in the right direction. And let's show you how to get better. It's not, let's make you worse before you get better. That's just absolute lunacy to me when you're out there trying to help people.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Thank you, Gil. Thanks for watching this video. Now give it a thumbs up and click on one of these videos to learn a ton more about TRT and hormone optimization.